Oh my god, lads, the Chicago Sky. Can players please, when they're talking into microphones, like, make sure they don't say this? Make sure they don't say this, because this one was kind of crazy. This was kind of crazy. So this is Michaela Onyenwere after losing another game.
We have to be better. I mean, all around. We have to be more locked in, more focused, execute the game plan much better. There just has to be a will to win, and we don't have that right now on a consistent basis, and we haven't the entire season.
We haven't had a will to win the entire season. Oh my god. Like, I bookmarked this last night. I didn't think she said the entire season. I thought she was just saying we don't have the will to win right now. And this was going to be an entire video talking about how, you know, the Fever are an absolute, or not Fever. Thank God it's not the Fever, but the Sky are a disaster. Like, that's what this was going to be. This was going to be talking about the Sky just being a disaster. However, I think this is even worse. Like, not only are they a disaster right now with Ariel Atkins and Angel Reese out, it appears they're just a disaster, period.
So it's looking at ourselves individually, collectively, and figuring it out, because we do have, like we said, 17 or so games left, and we can't just give up on the season. And we haven't, and I know we won't.
She just kept going, we can't just give up. Oh, we haven't. No, they've given up. I think they've given up.
We do have, like we said, 17 or so games left, and we can't just give up on the season. And we haven't, and I know we won't, but we got to figure it out urgently.
Like, the Chicago Sky might win every game and still not make the playoffs. Like, that's the crazy thing. They might be in a position with 17 games to go. The Chicago Sky could go on the biggest winning streak in WNBA history. The will to win. Man, they suck with Angel Reese too. Let's not forget. They suck with her. They suck with her. They suck without her. They are worse without her. Instead of drafting a point guard, you can't even spell pow pow, who actually know how to pass to Camilla and Angel. They went and drafted Ivan. Dana Pow Pow has played exactly 0 seconds. She probably has played a point guard. All Dana Pow Pow does is spot up and shoot. Dana Pow Pow's not a point guard either. You just see South Carolina, because your South Carolina player stinks, and Camilla Cardoso as well. I hate that, like, not sure the fans have misinterpreted something she's saying so plainly. She said that what Sky fans all season, their play/energy is inconsistent. The difference between last year and this year is scrappiness. Kennedy Carter is the biggest loss. Like, people saying players saying they don't have a will to win. Sorry, but you guys blaming the head coach for these players not having the will to win. I mean this. Coach and the players, I think everyone has the will to win. It's the will to compete. Like, what the hell is Tyler Marsh saying here? How long is this?
It's more of the will to compete that you have to find and have to have. I think no one plays the game wanting to lose. I think that, but not everyone understands what it takes to win. And so I think that from a competitive standpoint, that is the mindset that we've tried to build and instill and maintain. And so that's been more of what the messaging is of not letting your circumstances deflate you or defeat you from the will to compete.
This team has completely given up. And, like, I mean this, Tyler Marsh. You're not a head coach. I think as a development coach, not one person said a bad word about Tyler Marsh. I think as a player development coach, you can see it with Angel Reese. He's actually pretty good. He is absolutely he's a great development coach. The problem is, when it comes to Tyler Marsh, is there's a difference between being a good development coach. There's a difference between knowing the game, being a good development coach, and being a good head coach. Whereas, like, absolutely, Tyler Marsh is one of those three. What Tyler Marsh isn't is a good head coach. We can be honest here. Like, Tyler Marsh is not a good head coach. If you are not able to kind of get your get your team involved wanting to win, you're doing a bad job. Imagine having your team being comprised of professional athletes, you all not having the will to win. Want to blame Tyler about how much you expect in a coach to put in professional athletes. They're humans at the end of the day. They are humans. And you don't know, especially when it comes to a lot of these pro athletes who are not really used to losing, how players react and how people react and how humans react can be a little bit can be completely different here. And Tyler Marsh has not done a good job of that. We can be completely honest here. Tyler Marsh has not done a good job in any way of dealing with what's happened to the Chicago Sky. Like, he has not done a good job. And look, at the end of the day, it is what it is. When it comes to Tyler Marsh, I think he's going to be fired at the end of this year. If I was the Sky, I wouldn't fire him at the end of this year. I'd suffer for another year. I would try trade Camila Cardoso for a lottery pick this year, see if any team is dumb enough to bite on that. Especially maybe if Seattle have multiple lotteries. The only thing is that, like, a week ago it was looking like Seattle were going to have 2 lottery picks, and now it's looking like there's possibly Seattle are going to have no lottery picks. So it could be one of those things. Maybe you can get a Seattle pick. Maybe you can get a lottery for Cardoso, and if you do that, maybe you just punt on next season and go for Juju. Maybe you punt on next season, use a lottery pick on maybe trying to get AZ Fudd, on trying to get I think Awafam is going to be a better player. Is going to be a much better player beside Angel Reese and a much better than Camila Cardoso long term. And you got to make a decision. You have got to make a decision this offseason if you're the Sky. Do you want to keep, because you don't have your 2027 pick. Oh, I forgot about that. Maybe you have to go and give her to the Mystics. Maybe you have to go and completely fuck up and offer the Mystics something back. Maybe you give Cardoso to the Mystics for, let's just say they have the 7th pick in this year's draft. Let's say the Mystics scrape into the playoffs, which is not looking likely. Let's say they scrape into the playoffs and they get the 8th pick in the draft. Cardoso for the 8th pick and the pick swap back. That's something maybe you would consider if you're Chicago. But if anything, you got to just build long-term around Angel Reese and try to get long-term winners, because we're trying to compete for a championship next in 2025, only to be the worst team in the league, is a strange one. So yeah, that is the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.